some tasty waves, cool buzz, and I'm fine.
Hey, at least I'm housebroken.
Hey, welcome to Caughtinside, the first of many videos, I hope, all about what happens inside my workshop, creatively speaking. Hopefully over the next few weeks, months, whatever, I'm going to keep exploring and sharing what I've been up to, whether it's work, a commissioned piece of illustration or artwork, or just something I want to do for myself. In this video you'll see a few things I've been wanting to do for myself, and I think there is a commission I've just quickly finished off. Also, I'd like to talk a little bit about focusing and basically getting a bit energized to actually be creative, because at the moment we're in a bit of a weird time where you might not feel like doing anything, which is cool. You've basically been handed time on a plate, and so for me that's like, oh my god, I gotta do stuff. So I'm gonna show you some stuff. What better time to do a little bit of clay work? Here I decided to have another go at making a swell head sculpture. I made one of these a while ago that was a lot uglier and bigger and grosser. So I thought I'd give it another shot. Here I'm just sticking on some nice ears. It's a bit of a contemporary version. The idea is it's an individual who's staring into space and he's got nothing else on his mind apart from the waves. Yeah, just finishing up a little bit of eye work. A little bit of voodoo, very important. And once it was all dried, I painted it in black to fill in all the cracks. So when it came to dry brushing the colour on, as you can see here, it just gave it a really beautiful texture, like rock, or like this heavily eroded sea stone. So yeah, the swell head. Try and make a few of these over the next few weeks. Oh, so good. I really didn't want to cut that track short. But it's leading me into this. Now, you might have seen this painting of the ugliest version of Mr. Burns on Facebook or whatever. I posted it. Basically, I was trying to incorporate my thoughts about focusing on this. I mean, it's not a serious project. It's just a fun little thing. A fun picture that I decided to draw and paint. But I had the idea of doing it weeks ago. I told a mate that I wanted to paint it giant on a wall and make it look as real as possible. But it never happened. And I think I kept telling myself, oh, it's not important. No one cares. Who cares? I don't care. Does anyone care? It's just a laugh. It's not serious. And I kept giving myself tons of excuses why I shouldn't paint this ridiculous picture. So I lost my train of thought on it, but it kept at the back of my mind, just thinking how much it'd just be a funny thing to do. So I woke up the other morning and just said, Chris, sod it, just get it out of your head, man. It's just a laugh. It's hard to justify a laugh when you're going to take 6 hours of your life to do it. But you know what? Once you start, it's just so much fun. If you're an artist and you love painting and drawing, it kind of doesn't matter what you're doing. As long as you're exercising your skill, you just zone in and you figure out, oh, shadow goes there, line goes here, and you realise just how much fun you're having. And the focus happens without even thinking about it. You just lock in. So I guess that what I'm trying to say is you just make a start on whatever it is you want to do. Make a start and see how it goes. I mean, I'm happy with how this turned out. The wife hates it. It's not going to stay in the house much longer. So if anyone does want it, let me know. But I think it's funny. It makes me laugh. I improved a little bit whilst painting it. And the focus paid off, you know. So if you've got an idea at the back of your head and you want to make a start, you know what to do. Just crack on and enjoy the flow. Get into it. Don't put it off. And there he is, the finish, Mr. Burns. Ugly, gross, and available. If you guys do want it, let me know before the wife paints over it. I'll make sure the details are on at the end of the video. Right, whether you're into surfing or not, if you're into good movies or not, doesn't matter. I really recommend you check out the Lockdown Surf Film Festival online. It's made by the guys who do the London Surf Film Festival every year. They have put together this amazing site where they're going to screen a wicked surf movie every Friday. And it'll start from 7 PM and they'll air it for 24 hours free of charge. There's some incredible films made by incredible surfers and film directors from all over the world. Really worth checking it out. I get excited about it. Another lovely thing's happening. My friend and work colleague Peter Barber is painting loads of open signs because he's a smashing sign painter, amongst other things. But these open signs are going to be free for all businesses that open up when all this craziness is over with. So give him a shout. Right, time to look at some books and some artists. This is Whiteley. He's my favourite artist of all time. I was introduced to him whilst watching a Billy Connolly world tour of Australia back when I was about 13. Australian artist, probably the loosest, scruffiest painter and drawer there is. But I'm totally in love with his work. He's so loose. He's so engaging, and all of his work just seems so animated, even if there's barely anything on the page. As far as I'm concerned, he manages to do so much with so little. Now looking quickly at some of his figure paintings. Now that's his wife in the bath. And I love these because they are all about capturing shape and shadow and enjoying shapes and movement. And it was Brett's work that really got me into abstract and contemporary work, really. And combined with his illustrative style and loose lines, it really speaks volumes. One of my favourite paintings is, this is looking outside of one of his rooms at his house. All the perspective's off, the light's mental, colours are crazy, but it's perfect, Nothing's too precious in there. He's just been looking, drawing, and drawing. And that's what it inspires me to do. And I think if you guys looked at this book, I'd hope it'd inspire you to do the same. It's full of cool stuff. There's some 3D stuff he's done before. I'm not mad into that, but it's okay. Now, if you told me to draw still life when I was at college, I'd have just said, nah, no thanks. But looking at this makes me want to draw and paint still life. I mean, it's like looking at a map or a landscape. It's so rad. Absolutely love it. It just makes the mundane exciting. I hope you can see that in there. This one's my favourite painting, or at least it was when I first heard of his work. It's called The 15 Great Dog Pisses of Paris. And that's not why I like it. I mean, these are all these little dog piss on a pavement. But why I like it is just this mega crunch detail of like depth and shadow and movement, where all this river's going and it swoops around and kind of leaves this big blank splodge at the side. It just draws you in. Really, really good. And there it is. That's Brett Whiteley's work, Art and Life, the book. There's also a film on Amazon, which is really worth a good watch too. Loads of information, story of his life. It's really incredible. Have a flick through, get inspired. Hope that helps. Thanks so much for joining me on the first issue of Caughtinside. Really looking forward to doing the next one. I've got so much stuff to do. If there's anything you've seen on this issue that you want to have a look at or buy, please check out my website. It's all on there. Massive thanks to Fred Alders. I have a bunch of 15% discount vouchers to hand out, and they'll be going out free with every purchase from now on. Go check out Lockdown Surf Film Festival. New film every Friday. It's going to be rad. Keep busy, stay creative, stay positive. Until next time, take it easy.